with a total length of 21,196.18 kilometers, which is equal to half of the length of the equator. Yeah, the equator of the Earth. The Great Wall of China is the longest feat of human engineering. It is incomparably the largest continuous construction in human history and is even recognized by the UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Guess how many years it took to be built? Go ahead, make a guess. 100 years? Nope. 200 years? Nope, not even close. 1,000 years? Nope, still not enough. It took more than 1,800 years. So hello and namaste and welcome to Itihas, where we talk about people of the past and interesting historical facts and figures. Today we are talking about the Great Wall of China, so subscribe to our channel and stay tuned as we unravel some interesting facts about the Great Wall of China, along with some frequently asked questions like who built the Great Wall and why? And how was it built, and can it be seen from the moon? So without any delay, let us just start. In number 1 we have, did you know it is not just a wall? Yeah, it is named a wall, but actually it is not only a single wall. The structure is not in a single long line. In fact, there is not one wall but many walls. Yeah, in plural, walls. In number 2 we have, the wall is sadly called the longest cemetery in the world. In 2,500 years of construction history of this massive project, more than 1 million laborers had been used, including civilians, soldiers, and even convicts. It was... wait, what? Convicts? Yeah, you heard me right. It was a special punishment for convicted criminals during the Qin and Han dynasties. Wow, President Trump should definitely get some idea from this. After all, he just loves walls. Anyways, the toilsome work took many lives, and it is estimated that around 400,000 builders died, and some are said to be buried in the long walls. That gives the dreadful saying of the longest cemetery. But don't worry, so far there has been no actual evidence of the wall containing corpses. In number 3 we have, 1/3 of the wall has disappeared. The Great Wall is changing all the time. What? Changing all the time? You mean like it's alive? No. To be specific, it is disappearing year by year. Be clear that well-maintained sections like Badling are just a few rare exceptions. The fact is that many wall sites had fallen into disrepair and are in danger of being lost due to physical weathering and human activities. Human vandalism is a major threat, and according to the statistics of the UNESCO, nearly 1/3 of the wall has already disappeared. What survives today are mainly the stone and brick construction from the Ming Dynasty and early walls made of rammed earth, particularly those in northwest China, are deteriorating quickly, cracking, leaning, or even collapsing. It is estimated that without effective conservation, these sections will disappear altogether within 30 years. Wait. Just 30 years? That is too less of a time for a wall that took 2,300 years or more to just disappear. Yeah, we need to save this wall. Yeah. Okay, in number 4 we have, can it be seen from space? In school I read that it was the only man-made creation that could actually be seen from space with our naked eyes. So I think yes, it can be seen from space. Can it? So listen now, in early 19th century, the immense scale of wall had once given rise to a rumor that it could be seen from the moon with naked eyes. But, in fact, it is invisible from space. And difficulty in observing the wall with unaided eyes from space equals that of seeing a hair from 2 miles away. Wait, what? Forget a mile, I can't even see a hair from a meter away. Anyways, in number 5 we have, who built the Great Wall? Definitely some great Chinese emperor. Okay, several walls were being built from as early as 7th century BC by ancient Chinese states, and selective stretches were later joined together by Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. Told you, the great first emperor of China. Definitely. In number 6 we have, completion of such a massive project originated from a rumor. A rumor? What kind of rumor? Qin Shi Huang is often referred as the initiator of the Great Wall, but actually he was the first to command the linking of the separate sections built by previous states. It is surprising to know that the decision for this huge project was made due to a rumor. After unifying central China and establishing the Qin dynasty in 221 BC, Emperor Qin Shi Huang wanted to consolidate his power and rule the country forever. He sent a necromancer named Lu Sheng to seek for a way of immortality. After countless empty-handed returns, Lu finally brought back a rumor that Qin would be overturned by the northern nomads. Hearing that, the emperor was so frightened that he immediately issued an order to connect the walls and extend new ramparts to guard the northern border. In number 7, we have the Great Wall you see today is not as old as you think. During the 2500 years from 7th century BC to 19th century AD, more than 20 dynasties and states had undertaken the construction of the walls, section by section and bit by bit. Today's best known and best preserved walls were a result from Ming Dynasty's massive construction, which began around 1381. The Ming Great Wall wound its 5,500 miles course from Hushan in the east to Zhaiyuguan in the west. Many of its sections have been renovated and developed into tourist resorts, and these sections that are popular with tourists are generally 400 to 600 years old. In number 8, we have the first and the last construction. There is a wide misconception that the Great Wall was built under the order of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, but this is not true. The fact is that the initial construction was 2,700 years ago during the spring and autumn period. The fortifications built by Shu state during the 7th century BC have been proven to be the earliest Great Wall, and the last construction was in around 1878 in the late Qin dynasty's period. In number 9, we have the Great Wall was not built for beating back the Mongols. The wall construction commenced in 7th century BC and was first linked up to a defensive line in around 210 BC, much earlier before the rise of the Mongols in the 11th century AD. The original purpose was to defend back incursion by northern nomadic tribes living in today's Mongolia and northern China. Some states also built walls to repel their neighbors. Yeah, neighbors. Neighbors can be really irritating at times. Finally, in number 10, we have the famous Badaling versus Nameless Wild Walls. Large crowds of visitors converge on Badaling, the most well-known section 40 miles northwest of Beijing. With best preserved walls, stunning scenery, and consummate facilities, it is the earliest section open to tourists and enjoys the highest international reputation. Out of the halo, there are many other sections of ancient walls lying wild and nameless. In fact, the countless dilapidated sections form the majority of the entire wall. Well, that is all for 10 interesting facts about the Great Wall of China, and I hope you guys like this video. Do mention in the comments below about which fact you found the most interesting. Thank you and have a great day.